Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve another question on SQL, and today is day 47 of solving 100 questions on SQL. So the question we are going to solve today is number of units per nationality, and this question got asked in Airbnb. So let's see what is the question. So the question is, we have data on rental properties and their owners. Write a query that figures out how many different apartments, and for that we have to use unit ID, are owned by people under 30. Broken down by their nationality. We want to see which nationality owns the most apartments, so make sure to sort the results accordingly. Okay, so we have data set. We just have to find out like which nationality owns the most number of apartments, and we have to consider only those people who are under 30. Okay, so we have two tables given here. First is Airbnb units. Let's see this. So in this we have like details about host ID. Oh, we have Airbnb host. Let's see the first table, that is Airbnb host. And in this, we have the host information, that is host ID, host nationality, gender, and age. Okay. And then we have Airbnb units. In this, we have the unit detail, and then we have like this host ID has this unit type that they owned by this host ID owned this room, where the unit ID of this room is A1. This is the number of beds, number of bedrooms, country, and the city. Okay. But one thing we need to take care of is that the unit type should be apartment, because we have to find out which nationality owns the most apartment. So we have to do it only for apartment, not for all type of property. Only those property which are in apartment. So here we are going to consider only those. And we are going to take unit ID of those as well, those apartments, so that later we can count. Okay. Unit ID basically represents the unit ID of that property. Okay, so we have two tables. In one table, we have the host information, that is host nationality and host age, which are two important things that we have to use. And in this table, we have the like which type of property is owned by the user present in the unit type and unit ID. Okay, so we are going to join these two tables to get all the details. Okay, so what we are going to do, I am going to join these two tables. So I'm going to write down Airbnb host join Airbnb units AU on AH dot host ID is equal to AU dot host ID. Okay, now let's run this. So we have joined these two tables. So we have the details of first table until here, till age, and then we have the details of second table till here. Okay, so let's extract the important columns. So we need, let's say, host ID. So for that, I'm going to write down AH dot host ID. Then we need AH dot nationality. Then we need AH dot age. Okay. And what we need? We need AU dot unit ID and AU dot unit type. Okay. Now let's run this. So we have these tables. Now, we get this table with these columns. So now what the next thing we have to do? We have two things that we have to put as condition. First is the people should be under 30 and we have to only consider apartments. Okay. So here I'm going to write down where age dot age is less than 30 and AU dot unit type is equal to apartment. Okay, now let's run this. So yeah, we are getting all of these details, that this is the host ID, this is the nationality of that host, age, which is less than 30, unit ID of this unit type, that in which we have all the apartments, and this is the unit ID of those apartments. Okay, now next what we have to do, based on the unique nationality, we have to find out how many property owned by that host. Okay, so, no, not that host, we have to find out based on like how many apartments are there in each nationality. We have to find out nationality wise. So for each unique nationality, how many apartments are under it. Okay. So here we do not need host ID because we are going to work on nationality. Okay, we have put age in the condition. We do not need to show it, and we do not need to put unit type as well. We are going to work on unit ID as we have mentioned in all our apartments, but we have unique unit ID of each apartment. Okay. So now what we are going to do when we have to find out something unique. Before that, let's run this. So we are getting this nationality and the unit ID. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to find out for each unique nationality how many properties are owned by it. So I'm going to do group by on AH dot nationality. Okay. And here we have to find out what? Here we have to find out count of unique. So I'm going to put the distinct keyword unique apartments. Okay. Let's name this as apartment count. Now let's run this. So yeah, so we are getting only one row, that is USA. So and the apartment count is 2. So USA is the only nationality that contains apartment type of property, and the maximum count is 2. But here we have to make sure one more thing, that it is mentioned in the question to make sure to sort the results accordingly. So we are just going to sort the results based on the apartment count in descending order. Okay, even though we just have one record, but still we are going to do it because it is mentioned in the question. Okay, so yeah, so this is the query. We have completed it and we are getting our answer. Now let's see the expected output. So yeah, in the expected output as well, we are getting the same thing, that is USC, and the apartment count is 2. So this is how we have solved this problem. It is a simple problem. We first joined those two tables to get the right information. Then we selected the important columns out of it. And then we put the condition that age should be less than 30 and the property type is going to be apartment only. And based on these two conditions, we again filter out the rows. And then we grouped by nationality, because for each nationality, we have to find out the number of properties owned under it. And then we count the the property, that is the number of apartment under each nationality, and we get this output. So this is how we have solved this problem. Now let's submit it. So our solution got accepted. So our query is correct. So this is all about today's video. I hope you understand it. And if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. If you have more solution to this problem, you can put that too in the comment section. I will look into it. And I hope you like this video. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.